Alright, so let's get this party started.
You reveal yourself when you continue to ignore us. Realize that. Though, yes, it hurts us to have to go through the long suffering, but we have our redemption coming. And all that we are having to endure is going to be rewarded. As much as we have to endure, there's going to be that much more reward. Okay? So it must be amazing what the Father has in store for my life, people. Inexplicably amazing. Because this seems, well, it doesn't seem, I know it's sorcery. Okay, the wicked has used much sorcery. Alright? And people don't understand that they are possessed with legions of demons. So they don't understand that they are under the influence of them demons. Okay? So that's why it's such great spiritual warfare that I'm having to battle. Alright? And that's why it's taking so long. The hearts are literally stony. Alright? People project all kinds of false realities upon me. But my fruit been bearing record against them. Evidently crystal clearly. Okay? Because I've been going without earning money since April 1st of 2022. That was my last check. So when April 16th of 2022 came, I didn't get paid. Okay? I didn't get paid. But the Most High did bless me on May 1st of 2022 with a donation, a love donation of $400. That was very substantial, seeing as how I had went through tumultuous suffering. Alright, during the month of April, I cried more than I had ever cried in my entire life. I bawled my heart. Bro, at that particular time, my heart was pure. I did not set up this channel to make money.
Now, I might have to clear a couple of things on this here. So we're going to go over it so that I can go ahead and clear it. Alright? But, because I want to show you my description. Alright? For my channel. Channel description. Alright. This is when I had 777 subscribers. Let's see, when did I take this screenshot? Because I never updated the description from when I first did it, except to add things. Okay, let's see, when did I take this? That still says 777. Doesn't even tell me the date, so I don't know. I don't know the date that it was the screenshot was taken. Actually, yeah, no, it don't have the date on it. So anyway, this is the description, people. I joined this channel May 2nd of 2021. Okay? But I did not post my first video until closer to around the 20th. I think maybe the 18th, possibly. I don't know. I don't really want to go to the channel right now because of all of the stuff that's up. My computer would be laggy. Okay? But anyway, this is my description. Alright? Money was never a thought in my mind for, oh, let me create a YouTube and see if I can make an income this way. That was not in my mind at all. When I set up this channel, I already had income. I had a stream of income. Okay? Yes, I had a stream of income. Oh, man, come on now. Where did it go? Did I close that out? No, here it is. Okay. So, my computer being laggy, bro. It keeps running this news and interest in the background, and that's annoying the hell out of me. And, you know, that just came with the update. So they just forced an update, and ever since they updated my PC, I've been having to close out of news and interest in my task manager, right along with global accounts and all of that crap. But anyway, bro, where was I at? Okay, so here is the description. I don't know why I got two of these okay, so money was not in my mind at all when I established this channel. All right, I didn't set up this channel to make money. Okay, I am here to document my progress as I continue to elevate in wisdom, knowledge, and in the truth of the Most High. I am here to be a willing vessel to speak the things that have been placed on my heart and on my mind and the things within my spirit. Okay? So that's why I started the channel. Okay? Um, I was led to do this by way of the Spirit. All right? Even when I was earning income when I established the channel, I was doing both simultaneously. I was already earning the money when I established my channel. Okay? I was earning income from live ops and the client that I was with. Okay, so I was getting paid, but the shifts dried up. Okay, so my last check was on April 1st of 2022 for $140.94. Okay, I had to pay $70 for rent. All right. Um. So anyway, I was going through that. I was going through the loss of income with the shifts drying up. Okay, now let me continue in the description. I am not associated with any religion, political party, or any sort of worldly, trivial things that have been constructed to diminish the true children of Israel. Okay? Now, I would say the children of light, okay, because not all of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob came back to the original covenant of no bloodshed, all right, and to treat one another the way we want to be treated. Okay, the way that you want to be treated, you don't do to others things that you would not want done to yourself. Okay, you would be ruled by love, okay, and empathy and compassion and kindness, and these are the things that are supposed to be ruling us, not money, not superficiality, okay, but majority of the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they are not operating in them principles. They're operating just like the natural makeup of the Gentiles as a whole. Okay? Not to say that no Gentiles can have compassion, kindness, love, mercy, and empathy, but as a majority, and those who establish this system, and just overall, yes, you are a wild tree, okay, that can be grafted in to the natural tree. All right, you can be grafted in, but we are not supposed to be taking after the Gentiles' ways. Their natural way, okay, is to get money by any means necessary. Their natural way is survival of the fittest, okay? Ruled by instinct, not spirit, okay? But we are the spiritual people. Therefore, we are supposed to be ruled by our spirit. Okay, we're supposed to be compassionate. We're supposed to be loving. Okay, we're the kind, empathetic, merciful people. All right, this is who we are supposed to be. Okay, but my people have forgotten this. All right, and many of them are ruled by their flesh. All right, just like majority of the Gentiles. Okay. Now, at the time when I said I'm not associated with any sort of worldly trivial things that have been constructed to diminish the true children of light, I only had a small understanding um, that the economic system itself was used to diminish us. Okay? Yes, it was. It was most definitely used to diminish us. All right? But I didn't have a full understanding of that at that time. Okay? Because it wasn't time yet for me to totally not earn money and all of that. Okay? It was a step by step process. And I did not choose to do it in and of my own will. Okay? Other than obedience to what I was instructed to do by way of the Spirit. Huge difference than the false reality that has been projected upon me. Okay? So, your perception is irrelevant. All right? My obedience to the Great Spirit supersedes and overrides your perception. Okay? Now, um, once the shifts dried up, it was a whole year that I was doing this simultaneously. So from 2021, from May of 2021 to April of 2022, well, really March of 2022, because I couldn't work in like the end of towards the end of March, like March 20th, there was like no shifts, so I was panicking. All right, like I said, my last check was April 1st of 2022, and it takes you gotta have like 3 weeks, of earned income or whatever. They're like 3 weeks behind. I don't know how they do that, but they're like 3 weeks behind. So um that's all I knew at the end of March, that I was not gonna be paid come um April 16th. I knew that my shifts had dried up. There was none available. Okay, I had no way of earning any income. However, I had a whole bunch of work on my plate by way of the Spirit. Okay, and I was instructed every time that I would log in to the systems and whatnot, you know, hoping to get some shifts. There would be no shifts available. So the Father would say, "Get to work on what I have given you." Now, those who want to say I'm lazy, the only way that you would be authenticated in that statement would be if I had of logged out of all of them programs and then just sat on my ass and played video games all day. Okay? But that's not what I did. Instead, I was obedient to do the work that I had been given. Okay? And I continue to do that. All right? Log on there. There was no shifts available. Get to work on what I had given you. And then he began to speak to my spirit. You asked for this. Stop being worried. You don't have to keep logging in there seeing that they have no shifts available and letting your heart get all upset and all it is, because you don't know how you're gonna sustain your life. Trust in me. Okay? So clearly, as a human being, um it wasn't easy to just uh, give up earning money, because that's been what has been established for us to live our life upon the earth. Okay? And this has been deeply ingrained into all of us, including myself. Okay, so it's not that I don't know that this is what has been established. It's simply the fact that I know who established it. and why it was allowed by the Great Spirit. Okay, what it all means. All right, what all is entailed with it. Okay, and what is to come of it. All right, how it's about to be destroyed. Okay, the system, and what I am supposed to do. Okay, so all of this I was given by way of the Spirit. All right, and so I was not to panic and do what the world does, okay? And go out there and fill out job applications trying like hell to sell myself, my time, my energy, my effort. I'm having to sell this to some company, okay? So that I can live on the earth, all right? Um, Even at that time, when I knew that it was kind of asinine to have to do this, I still did not have the full picture now, and um, I got stronger and stronger the more the Father has given to me. Okay, so the more confirmation that He's given to me that this is the right thing, this is what I'm instructed to do. The confirmation was everywhere. Okay, like if I had of not done what I was instructed to do by way of the Spirit, then I would have been convicted. All right, because I had confirmation, I had the green light from the Father. Okay, so can't no mortal man tell me that I did not get the green light from the Great Spirit to trust in Him to sustain my life and to do what I had been given by way of the Spirit. Okay? I chose to be obedient to my Maker. All right? And now, this is the first time that I'm reading through this description where I get this right here. I am not to be associated. And I'm not associated, okay? I'm not associated with any religion, political party, or any sort of worldly, trivial things. Earning money is a worldly, trivial thing. I was in ignorance at this time, earning money to sustain my life, because that is a worldly, trivial thing. And even though I had an overview understanding of this, that it was trivial and that money is I didn't really know that money was a false god at that time. I kind of did, but I didn't. Okay. Now I know for sure that money is a false god. Okay. But I knew that whatever it was being forced. Okay. Even with it being the mark of the beast. All right, there's deeper levels that the Father has brought on this firm foundation. Okay, so now I'm just like reading this with new eyes, like, wow, so this was ordained. It was all ordained. All right, because I am not associated now. All right, now that it's 2024, September 3rd, 2024, I am not associated with any religion, political party, and or any sort of worldly trivial things that have been constructed to diminish the true children of light. Okay? Now, some may say, well, yes, you are. You're on platforms like Facebook and YouTube. Well, bruh, that is because that is the miracles that Satan was allowed to introduce to all humanity. Okay? And the Most High said that He was going to use these things, all right, in order to do His will. All right, so those of us that are living in this world, we are able to utilize the platforms to do the will of the Most High. Okay? Now, there will be many things that will be spoken about within my content on my channel. Feel free to disagree. I'm not no dictator. I don't care what you believe. All right? You can believe whatever the hell you want to believe. It ain't going to change the real reality. Okay? But if you want to psych yourself out to believe great deception, that's up to you. Who am I to tell you what to believe? Okay? I give you, you know, understanding to understand and know that beliefs come from mortal men. So, if you want to put your trust and faith in mortal men and what you have learned from mortal men, and this is what you want to hold as a core belief system, bruh, who am I to tell you that you shouldn't do that? I mean, I can give you advice. All right, I can say that this is not a good idea to do that. All right, and show you scripture where it says to let no man deceive you. Okay, I mean, but I don't care what you choose to do in your life. All right, I care about your soul, but bruh, I am not here to force anybody. Okay, feel free to disagree. All right, you still gonna reap what you sow. All right, and it ain't no sweat off my back. I don't have to. I don't have to bow down to the ideology of this world. I do not care what people think about me. All right? Now, by no means do I expect everyone to agree with everything that is brought forth. I ain't here to, I'm not no cult leader. Okay? So, think whatever you want, people. All right? I'm merely here to help you. If you are seeking, all right? I ain't here to strong arm anybody to do anything. I'm here to speak the living word by way of the Spirit. And what you choose to do with it is your choice. All right? I encourage all to diligently seek the Father and the Spirit of truth. Study to show thyself approved, and find for yourselves whether these things that will be brought forth resonate with you. I do not profess to be a teacher, a prophet, a pastor, or any of that. I am your humble servant, here to do what I have been led to do. Shalom. This is my description, people. Okay? Fearlessly authentic. Alright? I didn't set up this channel to make money. And I am still not here to make money. I am here to operate in my purpose. Alright? Now, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and the one who is wise saves lives. Okay? And the only lives that I can help save are those who are wise themselves. Okay? Yes. Because those who ain't wise, they're going to disregard these messages. They're going to trust in the wisdom of this world. They are spiritually dead. There is no wisdom in them. Okay? There's no... And the wisdom that I'm talking about come from the Most High. I'm not talking about those who are wise of this world. No. Okay? I'm talking about those who are wise after the oracles of the Most High. Those who are seeking truth. Okay? If you are a seeker and a lover of truth, then you would love me. Because this is what I'm here to give to you. Okay? But if you don't care nothing about truth, alright? If you don't care about the Most High's truth, alright? Then you are not wise. Okay? And can't nobody save your life. Alright? Because really, we have to save ourselves. All right. The only way you can save yourself is to humble yourself like a child. Unlearn the wisdom of this world. Only individuals, only ourselves can freaking subdue our own ego. Okay? That's an individual effort. All right? Can't nobody tell you anything. Can't nobody force you to receive anything. Okay? I mean, they have for a while, but you still have free agency, people, to unlearn. Okay? You are not literally forced to hold on to dogmatic belief systems. All right? You were taught these things as children, so in a way it was forced. Okay? Because it was before our minds were able to be fully developed. But, you know, at a certain point, you got to take accountability for your own life. Okay? For your own destination. Okay? So we do have to save ourselves by subduing our ego. All right? Because can't nobody help you when your ego rises up and you refuse to deal with it. Okay? Like, can't how can somebody help you? All right, you throwing up all kinds of barricades and walls, and you're projecting outwardly instead of dealing with your inner demons. All right, so can't nobody save you. All right, because you got to save yourself first. All right, and again, the only way to do that is to subdue your ego. All right, humble yourself like a child, people. We go over this a whole lot on this channel. All right, it's something that I had to do. All right, I did not skip that step. Okay, and now those who do their due diligence on this channel, they will see that my channel is a buffet of good fruit. All right, so the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. All right, and the one who is wise saves lives. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of foolish people in the world who think that they are wise because they have the wisdom of this world, because they have their accolades, their degrees, their honors and status of men. Okay, that don't mean a hill of beans when it comes to the truth, when it comes to the real reality, when it comes to the time intervals of the Great Spirit, when it comes time for judgment. All right? It's taking us a little longer, the pure of heart, because we are not out here lying, using people, scamming, manipulating, or selling our body and or soul. But our redemption is coming. Let your faith be like a shield. Okay? That's that armor. Okay, the children of light is armored up for the spiritual war. All right? Understand. The helmet of salvation is obedience. When you are obedient to your Maker, what do you have to fear? Because you know that even if your mortal body dies, you know where you're going. Okay? That is the helmet of salvation that I have. All right? The breastplate of righteousness. All right? Keeping the eternal law. Loving my neighbor as I do myself. Refraining from doing to others things I would not want done to myself. Doing for others If it's in my power to do so, I do it. Okay? I live this. The feet shrouded in peace. Oh, let's go back up to the belt of truth. All right? Because I've humbled myself to the spirit of truth, which came to bring reproof. Okay? And yes, feet shrouded in peace. Feet shrouded in peace. I don't carry any man-made weapons. All right? My weapons of war is not carnal. All right? So, the sword of the Spirit is that living word by way of the Spirit. And the shield of faith. Okay? With this armor, I am able to stop all the flaming arrows of the evil one. But there's been a whole bunch of them. All right? This fire been real. And we're going to talk about it a little bit more on this audio. People love to project their false realities. I understand why you mad. You feel like you gotta work for a living. So you look at me like, what the hell makes you think that you're so special? That you don't have to do what we do? What makes you think that we just gonna give you handouts? You must be crazy. Well, hey, you are welcome to that mindset. Okay? Understand that mentality comes from Lucifer, not the Great Spirit. We were instructed by the Great Spirit to love one another. Okay? So if you want to be selfish and puffed up in your pride and your arrogance, alright, that's on you. That don't mean it's the true reality. And I can stand firm in this. Alright? Because I know the truth. Alright? I know my maker can see my heart. And I'm perfectly okay with that. See, the problem is majority of you know that your heart would not be pure enough for the Great Spirit to peer into your heart at any time, at all times. Okay? If you were doing this. Alright? Because you have a heart after money. Okay? And like we went over yesterday, people, that's not necessarily, gonna condemn you to eternal punishment or anything like that. All right, but or even a sentence of punishment. Okay, but you gotta understand, you people are not operating at all in the fruits of the Spirit. Okay? You are merely operating in your carnal flesh, in your carnal mindset. Alright? You're thinking after the ways of this world. Okay? And you've casted off the eternal law of love. And you have justified it in your heart. Therefore, your heart has deceived you. Okay? So, your projection of what you think I'm doing has no value outside of this false ass reality. Alright? Don't be mad at me that it's you that is controlled by money. It's you that is motivated by money. Not everybody has that type of mindset. Not everybody has that type of heart. I do not have that type of mindset, nor do I have that type of heart. Okay? So, have your projection. Hold on to your projection. Allow them demons to manipulate your mind. and keep you from your blessing. Okay? The insults, judgments, and shade people attempt throwing my way are actually projections of their own insecurities and are absolutely irrelevant to me and my life. Just because the majority of people are motivated by money, are swayed by money, does not mean everybody upon the face of this earth is the exact same. There is a handful of us that are not motivated by money, and it has been casted against us by the wisdom of this world. We are seen as lazy. I work very hard on a continual basis, but I'm not working for money. Therefore, I am not respected by most people. Matter of fact, I'm very disrespected by most people. I'm scorned and ridiculed by most people because I don't have a heart after money. But they're not seeing it like that. They're seeing it as if I am an irresponsible adult. Because money has been what the wicked established as a way to live our life upon the earth. And they're not seeing that. All they're seeing is that this is what has been established. They're not seeing that it was wicked people that established it. They're casting that off as if that's irrelevant. And then they're also casting off what I've been instructed to do by way of the Spirit as if it's irrelevant. But yet they're holding on to the very thing that is irrelevant. And that is the economic system. Enforcing the ideology, the wisdom of this world. Whoop, hog, or die poor. You don't understand that it's you that's going to have to cave, not me. If you refuse to cave, then you are going to perish in ignorance. I'm not going to be the one to perish. I'm going to be the one that's delivered. So go ahead and let these demons continue to manipulate your mind to be an adversary against me. The pure in heart. The pure of conscience. The authentic. The real. Continue to hate on us and see where it gets you. We can withstand all your flaming arrows, but you're making yourself known. You are revealing yourself by your actions. True servants of the Most High suffer just as he suffered. Just as he suffered, his servants suffer, in direct correlation to whatever position the Most High is calling us to fill. Why is that? Because just like you gotta fill out job applications and or audition for a spot, for things, the world replicates the things of the spiritual, okay? But it carnalizes it. All right, so the same way that you gotta prove yourself when you want to work for money, you gotta do the same thing when working for the Great Spirit. Okay? All his servants have to suffer because we all have to wholeheartedly put our trust and faith in the Great Spirit. And it's not going to be a peachy road. We have to go through long suffering. Okay? Because the servant is not greater than our master. Okay? We have to freaking... Bro... How in the hell could the Messiah forgive you? Like, okay, like I'm trying to like break this down for people so that you get it, okay? In order to help someone overcome something and or obtain something, you would first have to do it and go through it and overcome it. Okay? So, the reason why the Messiah has the keys of the kingdom and the keys, he has power over death and all of these things, is because he went through it and he rose. Okay? So now he's an ascended master. Alright? So, he came and did what mortals were saying cannot be done. Mortals were saying that it's impossible. All right? But he came and he did it. All right? He showed us that it can be done. And he became an ascended master. He said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow. Okay? Now, in each era, there were more celestial beings that came down here in mortal flesh. Okay? To demonstrate the eternal laws of love, life, and all things good upon the earth. Okay? All of their teachings and their records, all their writings, have been perverted. Just like the Messiah's writings. Or well, the Messiah didn't have any writings. People wrote about him. Okay? He never wrote anything. Alright? He taught and people wrote what he taught. Okay? Same thing with the other ascended masters, because there's more than just one. All right, watch the Avatar movies. Okay, so the Last Airbender. All right, the Last Airbender, Avatar, the Last Airbender. All right, it goes into detail on how there are many avatars that come that's from the celestial. It may not go into detail about the celestial realm and all of that, okay? But bruh, there's many avatars that come, all right? So anyway, that being said, people, over and over and over and over and over again, the Great Spirit sends certain ones from the celestial realm down here into mortality, wrapped in flesh, to demonstrate to all humanity and all creation divine love. Okay? To demonstrate his oracles on the earth. Alright? While we are giving the living word. While we're demonstrating it as we're speaking it. Okay? So all those that came before us suffered. Okay? They all suffered. Alright? And so the servant is not greater than our master. If our master had to suffer, then we also have to suffer. Okay? Now, and this is because when we take our position, when the Most High puts us in a position that we're meant to be in, that we have been ordained to be in, then we will be righteous in that position because we have went through the long suffering. So we know what it's like. Okay, whatever position it is, whatever it is that the Father has ordained for our life, the type of suffering that we endure is directly correlated to that position. Okay? Because this refines us, it gets us prepared. So that way we will not have stony hearts. We will know what it is like to go without wants and needs. In my case, I abundantly know what it's like to suffer, people, going through long periods of time, wanting and needing things. Okay? So, even though I don't know the exact position the Father has for me, I do know that it has something to do with being in possession, or not really possession, but in control or something like this of resources of the earth. Okay, we're going to be giving back our lands. Okay, I don't know how else to make it crystal clear, people. All right, the remnant is here, and we're being obedient. Therefore, the Father is going to give us back our land. And when we get our land back, we're going to be lords of our own land. Okay, so we're going to have authority. Okay, what is Lord? Lord is to be in an authoritative position, all right, but it's going to be in righteousness. Okay, we're not going to be evil. Okay, like these people that took, control over our lands by brute force and set up an unjust economic system of oppression. Okay, is going to come back into our hands. The lands are going to be back in our hands, in our dominion. Okay? We're going to have dominion over our own land. Okay? And we're going to do righteous by it. All right? We're not going to be causing people to suffer. The only people that's going to be suffering are those who are reaping their just deserts. All right? And it's going to be out of our hands. We're not going to be able to help them. And I didn't even mean to go all off on this, bro, but I flow by way of the Spirit. All right? Trying my best to break this thing down for you people so that you understand. Okay? He said, "My sheep hear my voice and they follow." Okay? For the Most High called us to do good. We are to be His representation on earth. Now, my forefathers had blasphemed His name. Okay, we were supposed to be His representation on earth. But here we are shedding the blood of animals and claiming that it covers our sins. Okay, eating their dead bodies and polluting our temple. Alright, that was abominable. We perverted the name of our Father. We blasphemed His name. Okay? And so we had to reap our just deserts. Alright? Therefore, the Great Spirit had removed protection from us and allowed the worst of the heathen to come over here and fulfill the prophecy against us, raping, robbing, murdering, and plundering us. All right, and getting on top of us very high and causing us to come down very low. Okay, this happened because we did not do good at first. All right, but now the remnant has been awakened in the land of our captivity, and He brought back to remembrance of who we are. So now we know that He called us out of darkness into His marvelous light, and we have praised Him in the land of our captivity, and now we understand that He called us to do good. All right, even if it means suffering. Okay, just as the Hamashiach went through all of that torturing and suffering, all right, He is our example, and we must follow in His steps. All right, so no matter how hard it has been to go without finances in a financial as world while being ridiculed and scorned and hated, um, I had to follow in his steps. And any time that it really got to the point to where I really felt like just, you know, saying screw this is impossible, like what the hell, these people are being evil towards me, I would cry so much. Okay, I shed so many tears to the Father. All right, and I just be like, Father, I don't understand. I'm being obedient to you. Why have everybody shut up their bowels of compassion? Why does it seem like no one want to show any kind of love to me? All right. um all of a sudden in my mind would be all that he had to endure. Okay, he went through physical torture, all right, and murder. Okay, and he did not call upon legions of angels to put a stop to it. All right, therefore, you know I shouldn't go and join with this system and earn income so that I can put a stop to my suffering. No, I was to continue in what the Father had given me, no matter how hard it had gotten, no matter all the adversity, no matter the fire and all of these huge ass financial mountains I've been facing. Okay? But to continue to follow in his footsteps. All right? And to know that the sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us. Okay? So he began to confirm his word. All right? Let me know why I'm suffering. All right? Let me know that it's not by that is not going to be null and void. That my suffering is not going to be to no avail. Okay? To stand strong, he that endureth till the end is the same that shall be spared, is the same that shall be saved, is the same that shall be delivered. Okay? After you have suffered, I know this as a little while. I mean, according to the Most High, that's infinite and everlasting. Okay, um, for him, it is like a short while. Okay, but for mortals, it seems like a damn lifetime. Okay, like bruh, like it's been crazy. Okay, so for 2 years now, I've went through a whole lot of suffering for 2 years since 2022. Okay, hardly any love being shown to me. All right, except for a little bit here and there, just to get me through. Okay, just to get me by. But there was another mountain. Okay, there was always some mountain. Okay, so after you have suffered for a while, the Most High will restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. Okay, 1 Peter 5:10. All right, so he would confirm his word repeatedly, people. Repeatedly, he would confirm his word to me. All right. The righteous will shine forth like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Okay. Matthew 13:43. All right. Truth is no longer hidden. All right. You know damn well that money was established by the wicked. There's a whole bunch of people that know this. Okay. You've just been complacent. Okay. So you're hiding from this truth for many reasons. Um, a lot of people love their money. That's just bottom line. Okay? It made them hard of heart and selfish. Okay? Unkind, unloving. Okay? Unmerciful. All right? This was the enticement of Lucifer. Money was the enticement of Lucifer. This is how he hardened your hearts. All right. Not only by money, but it's because it was forced in order for us to sustain our life. Okay? So, because it was forced in order for us to sustain our life, that is what caused the hearts to grow stony. All right? One second. Let me see if I can find. Okay. Thank you, Father. So the whole reason we're encouraged to get a good education is so that we can earn good money, so that we can make a good living for ourselves in this world, in this reality. Okay? But this reality came from Lucifer. All right? So, how do you convince upcoming generations that education is the key to success when they are surrounded by poor graduates and rich criminals? Time's up. You can't. Because it's not the key to success, it's the key to selfishness and a hardened heart. Okay? A key to arrogance, ego, pride. All right? Yes. Because you've been patted on the back by mortal men that you graduated with honors, that you are so successful. All right? Like you're rewarded by this world. Okay? You're loved of the world. Okay? So this swells your head. All right? And so now you're puffed up in your pride and your arrogance. You think you're somebody. All right? But who are you really to the Great Spirit when all you care about is this superficial ass reality that's about to pass away? If all you are is what this reality has rolled out, you know, what are you going to be when this reality is destroyed? Who are you without your accolades and your degrees and all of your clout and honors of men of this world? Who are you without your money? Without all your materialistic things? See, that's what matters, people. Not all the bells and whistles that Lucifer enacted, Pleasure Island, so it's blinding you from the truth. And people are burying their head in the sand. Like, like, bruh. Hold on, let's see if it comes up with this. I got something in my mind. Oh my god. 1 second. Man, I don't know where the heck that's at. It would take forever to find that. But it's like you saying no truth, no truth. Like you hiding from the truth, bro. Why you hiding from the truth? That's insane. Like why you doing that to yourself? Like it's absolutely asinine to me. I can't find it. But it's the same thing with burying your head in the sand. You're like no truth. All right. See no truth, hear no truth, speak no truth. All right? All about superficiality. You know? It's like the whole world is under a giant spell, and only a few of us can see through it. Okay? It's absolutely insane. All right? The truth always comes out in the end. No matter how hard anyone tries to hide it or stop it, lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. Okay? Not knowing the truth does not make you ignorant. Not wanting to know the truth is what makes you ignorant. Holding on to dogmatic belief systems that you've been taught all your life is pure ignorance, people. And you are not going to have an excuse because you do have free agency to humble yourself like a child and subdue your ego. Yes, you got free agency to do that. But when you use your free agency to reject this truth because you think you know better, hey, understand that is a choice that you've made. All right, and I'm not gonna um keep this too much longer, people. I'm gonna go ahead and see where we're at on this audio because we went over all of these slides. All right, and everybody is revealing their true selves during this spiritual war. All right, yes, you are. And all the spiritual attacks that you send my way, I am well armored. Okay, I am well armored. Hold on, people, because my computer tripping. I hope this didn't stop. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what's going on here. Alright, so we're a little over an hour. Let's find out where we are on this audio.
Okay, I had literally set up this channel to document my progress, my elevation in the spirit and in truth, and in order to help people. Okay? And so when the ships dried up and I could not earn any income, it was right before the entire Hebrew community turned their back on me over some trivial bullcrap dealing with gender and my birth sex, trying to attach the two together and claim I'm a deceiver.
Now, we're going to take a trip to the channel, alright, because I want to show you. I've showed it many times, but I'm led, it was upon my spirit to play a particular video for you guys around that time. Alright, around that time, so you guys can see, you know, what was going on, okay? So 1 second. 1 second, people. Alright, 1 second. Let me go ahead and go to my channel. Video. Come on, videos. Alright. Bruh. People hating these messages. Alright, let me switch you guys over. Alright. So lost another subscriber. It's all good though. All right. So we're gonna scroll on to. All right. Come on now. Load. Man, this is laggy. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, it's before all of that hell came against me. Alright, so we're getting closer. Alright, here we go. So we're right here at it, alright? It was right after I released this video here. Alright, I think I had worked close to around this date. So if I can, as soon as my computer stopped lagging, for some reason global accounts is running in the background, so I'm having to close that out. News and interest is running in the background. It just decides to do this, you know what I'm saying? As if I need more lag on my PC. All of these, it just takes it upon itself to do this, bro. And I'm tired of the Gentile system. Everything that they have ever done has been oppressive, bro. Thus far, pretty much everything that the Gentiles have done as a whole has been to oppress. Okay? Now, open we can tab, because I just want to see the date. Come on, bro. All I want is to see the date. I'm not even trying to play that video because that video kind of laggy. Because it's long. You see how long it is? 2 hours and 9 minutes. It's like the longer a video is, the more laggy it is to load. I just wanted to see the date.
This one's for the wild ones.
Lord have mercy.
This one's.
Oh, goodness sakes, bro. I told it not to play. You know? Alright, so March 26th, alright, of 2022. Alright. So I was coming with these fire ass messages. Alright. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Alright. After I dropped this message, man, all hell broke loose in my life. Alright. I had some positive comments. This brother said the longer I listened to this video, the better it got. And much peace, family, and you too, my brother, and Yahuwah the Spirit. Do this video, so don't feel bad, my brother. I need it. Still want to hear it. My bro finally subscribed. LOL. Finna get into this and see what you're talking about. Alright, family, you are the second person I heard talk about the truth of Paul, and the first person I heard read some stuff off what's in my books and things I didn't know, and I want to thank you for the truth, Yahweh, of these matters. Indeed, indeed. And I said, welcome to this, brother. I said, all praises to our Father, Aki. Much love, my brother. Alright, so you can see this is the date of this. Alright, now let's go ahead and click on this.
Father, how much longer are we gonna be in this bondage? Oh, my Father, how much longer are we gonna be in this bondage? Oh, my Father, how much longer are we gonna be in this bondage? How much longer are we gonna be in this bondage?
So if I ain't been real enough, I want to get even realer.
right now. Okay? Because I brought forth a video a while back talking about how the Father keeps confirming by way of my circumstances that I am not going to get myself up out of the hole that I was born in. Okay? This financial hole, this literal life of mine, my whole freaking life, okay? Like, it's frustrating. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know, to be struggling financially and have struggled financially my whole life. So anyway, I literally planned to work today, okay? I brought all my systems up, cleaned my computer, brung all my systems up, got everything ready. Bring up the shift board. I brung up all my stuff that I needed, every application that I needed, right? Except for the shift board, okay? To go get my shifts. Bring up shift board last. Why the hell did I do that? Because that could have saved me all the time and trouble that it took to bring up all my stuff to work. I needed to work today. I planned to work today because I needed to work today. I only have till Friday. I have to submit my payment by Friday. So we literally only have till Thursday to work in order to get any kind of income on the 16th. Because their pay system is all jacked up. I don't like their pay system. I like the fact that the Father did bless me with this job. Okay, this is an independent, home-based business. All right, and I have the freedom to work when I want. Okay, from home. All right, and I just take calls for a client. File claims for them. Okay, I can't really go into too much detail about what I do. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Okay, so anyway. It's good money when they actually have commits available, for me to take. But I walk in that thing today as I have been, and there's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. No commits. It's all gone. And it's saying that it's all gone for the rest of the freaking week. Okay? Last week, it was all gone from Tuesday to the rest of the week, okay? And now I log in there today, Sunday, right now. Today is, let me find out what today's date is. I'm gonna post this today, like right now, all right? 3/27/22, okay? And it is 12:26 p.m. I woke up at like 4 something this morning, watching the moon. I was waiting for it. For some reason, I was up waiting for the moon, okay? And I knew it was going to be red. And I knew that the moon was going to be this fire type color. I just had this feeling, and when I first woke up, I just had that feeling, right? So I was looking out the window. And the moon wasn't out yet, okay? But I knew it was coming. It's like I could feel it. Like, I don't even know how to explain this. I know I sound crazy as hell. But, so it comes out, and sure enough, it's a fire type of color. It wasn't no bright red, but it was more like an orange, it was oranges. It was oranges, I don't even know how to really say that word, oranges, that's a weird word to say. But it looked like fire. And it was like I expected it. I know what time we're living in, okay? And I know the urgency that I feel within me to get these messages out. I am 9 audios behind, at least. Okay? Like, I really honestly don't have the time to work. Like, with the urgency that I feel to get these things out. Now, this next audio that I'm coming out with as soon as possible, because I felt like it was like the Father was saying, I need you to get to work on my business. You take care of my business and I'll take care of yours. And all through the morning, all through the day, I had to continuously say, Father, please help me with my unbelief. Help me with my unbelief, because I'm just a mere human, most people would be totally terrified in my situation, okay? My rent was increased, okay? Like, I literally live paycheck to paycheck. And right now, I got like $16 to my name, okay? I'm barely getting enough to cover rent on the first, all right? I'm getting a $140 check, $140 pay, okay? That's hardly nothing. And my rent is $76. I know that sounds like very low to, people that pay like normal rent, but I told you I live in HUD housing. It goes based upon my income. And my income isn't that great because lately they haven't been having the commits, okay? So anyway, this is just a rant and also just my life, okay? I literally have to work, between now and Thursday in order to have any income on the 16th, okay? Because it's like 3 weeks out. It's damn near a month. You damn near have to work and wait like almost a month to get that pay, which is BS in my opinion. I don't like that. If I'm going to provide my services, I would like to be paid the same day. This is what I loved about DoorDash. I didn't cash out each day, but I love DoorDash for the simple fact that they paid once a week. At the very least, they paid once a week. And then if you wanted to get paid that same day, you would have to pay like a $3 fee or something like that. Or $2, I don't know. It was very low. It's something like, you would do it if you really need the money. But they offer that. But to, provide your services and then you got to wait damn near a month to get that pay, that's not right, bro. You holding people's necessities. They're doing it for a reason. They're doing it because they need the freaking money, and you're wanting to take forever to pay them that money. But see, my mindset, I don't even want to be on that. My mind, and I feel so freaking conflicted, because I love Elder Dimitri, and he'll come out with these videos, like one about working, okay? Like, if you don't work, you don't eat, and I know I was taught that all my life, but the type of work that I feel on me to do is the work for the kingdom of the Most High. And like, people don't seem to understand that. Now, I'm not saying that I want to be paid, for bringing forth the word of the Most High by way of the Spirit. That's not what I'm saying. And I know a lot of people in their carnal mind, this is probably what they think that I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the Father is confirming within me that as long as I handle his business for the kingdom, then he's going to handle my business. And I have no idea where the hell it's going to come from. But I need help with my unbelief because, like, it's hard to not be scared. It's hard to not have my mind wander off and be like, take my mind off of the things that he has me doing to now focus on, oh my God, how am I gonna eat? How am I gonna pay my rent? How am I gonna pay my phone bill? How am I gonna do all of these things if I don't make this income? So yeah, you all you prayer warriors out there, Help me with my unbelief, on this. I know I trust in the Most High, my power. But pray for me, because I don't know. I don't know. I think like me logging in there, seeing that there's actually no commits for me to take to make any money, doing it myself, trying to get myself up out of this situation that I'm facing right now. It's like, if that ain't confirmation, bro, I don't know what is. So maybe somebody out there, wiser or something, can shed a little light on this for me. I need to speak to Elder Dimitri, man. I'm trying to be patient. I'm really trying to be patient, but man, I really need to talk to him. And so anyway, I'm just gonna end it there. Shalom.
All right. So we have that. All right. So that's where I was at this time. All right. On March 27th of 2022. When I tried to post it on Facebook, they locked me out my account and forced me to jump through all kinds of hoops in order to get it back. Then, of course, the video was removed. All right. So anyway, you heard how I asked for prayer, and I was like really not really so much confused. I mean, I was, but at the same time, the Father was telling me to trust Him. Okay, um, but my head was telling me that you gonna have to earn some kind of money. You gonna have to have some kind of income. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you. Okay, that was what was in my mind. That was what was in my head. All right, but what was in my spirit was to trust the Most High that I shall be sustained. Okay. And so that was my motivation, people. My motivation was obedience, okay? Not, well, I'm just gonna do this because, people will take care of me and whatnot, Like that was not in my mind. I'm not to depend upon people, alright? Get down there again because there's another video I need to. Well, now we're not gonna go through this whole thing. I'm gonna kind of skip through it. I have been wanting to do a review on the whole video, but we're not. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Just a little bit. All right. So you see, this was here. All right. That's the one we just watched. Okay. And then I uploaded this one, and as you heard on the audio, um, the whole Hebrew community, instead of me getting prayer, I got attacked by the whole Hebrew community. And it was over something that was very trivial because I had talked about something in this video dealing with gender. Okay? Dealing with gender. And my first video, actually, on my channel, is a testimony how the Most High has stopped me dead in my tracks from getting a sex change. Okay? So I have been obedient in everything that the Father had requested of me. All right? And I was being obedient in delivering these messages. Okay? Well, anyway, um, all hell broke loose after this video, people. My income dried up. I did not get prayer or support from the Hebrew community. As a matter of fact, they turned their back on me and began to attack me. Alright, now this is a phone conversation that I had with one of the brothers. Hold on, let me go ahead and continue the audio a little bit first. Alright, hold on, actually. Let me go ahead and see something. Man, what the hell? Why in the hell does global accounts keep running in the background? Bruh. That is really annoying. Alright. Now let's see here. We're just gonna play a little bit of this, all right? I had his permission.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey man, I'm making a post because like this apparently is crazy, bro. So yeah, Keela, I guess she made a post. I can't even see the post. Apparently, I'm blocked from it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can't even see, the community of brews that got my name in their mouth and got all of this to say about me, and it's
Well,
okay.
the fact is, bro. The thing is I don't think people was talking about you. It's the video is came out and it's being brought to people's attention, and it's hitting everybody. We're like, damn, we getting hit with some deception stuff because we've been corresponding with Deshaun for almost over a year, and it's never been brought to our attention that this is a woman. It's been put off as that you are a man,
Bro.
and that's the only issue,
Bro.
that I believe we having, bro. That's it.
Can I please talk?
Yeah, yes, sir. Go ahead.
What does it matter about my physicality? What does
Well,
it matter about my physical body? Am I trying to like get with anybody? Am I trying to have a relationship and
That's not
a family?
that's not the point, though, bro. The point.
Hold on, I'm not done, bro. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
The spirit has no gender, okay? And the spirit
Right.
has no boundaries. So it doesn't matter whether these labels that people want to focus on. People want to focus on labels, on the fit.
But we want to know who the truth is being spoke from. Like if the truth is being revealed to you, right? And you speaking the truth, which I believe you speak a lot of truth. The deception comes in when we see that, damn, this is really not a man, it's a woman. So this woman is speaking truth. We're not taking none of that from you, but it's the representation of what you're putting yourself as.
Bro, do you hear me? It is a willing vessel, a willing vessel. Male, female doesn't matter. Woman, man doesn't matter. It's a willing vessel that is being used by the Spirit of the Most High to bring forth the truth to a dying, dead world, basically. Okay? And my physicality does not matter. That should not even raise an issue whatsoever. The labels, the titles, whether people call me bro or sis, what the hell does it really matter in the spiritual? It doesn't.
Because, bro, the God says we are not to take you on like the mindset of abomination.
Bro,
And if I'm not calling you that. This is what I'm speaking. If a person has truth, right, and Satan knows all the truth, and they speak it in a manner where it's believable, and everybody like, okay, man, this guy or this woman has the spirit, and then we get hit with another revelation that, oh, this ain't even really a man, this is a woman, and this is what's been. I understand what you, but you got to understand where we coming from. It does matter.
Does it matter that it's coming from either a male or a female vessel?
Why didn't you put yourself as what you are instead of what you're not?
Bro,
That's all I'm asking, bro.
I am who I am, bro.
But you put yourself as a male. You're not a male.
Bro, I am who I am. When you join Facebook, it makes you pick one or the other, okay? And I don't.
You don't have to. You don't have to pick one or the other, bro. You don't have to put male. You don't even have to put that on there.
Yes, you do.
You can clarify it if you wanted to clarify it. But I'm just saying, it seems like deception, bro. That's all I'm saying,
bro. It's not, and
I'm just saying that's what the talk is. It seems like deception. It's nothing else. It's nobody downing you, nobody casting you off because you came out or whatever the situation. We only talking about the deception part of like, damn, my son thought you were a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who he think he's corresponding with, a man. He's not thinking he's corresponding with a woman. Like, it's laws to dealing with men and women in scripture. In the
whose laws?
Huh?
Whose laws? Men's laws? Because the father ain't got no respect of person.
Bro, a woman has totally different laws than a man, as far as how they body, how they deal with themselves.
Says who? Says who? Men?
I can't do the same thing a woman does.
Bro, what I'm saying, I'm not doing anything that is outside of the eternal law of our Father. Okay? So these laws that you're talking about, laws for women, laws for men, whose laws? I only keep the
God's laws. God gave Eve a set of laws that she was to follow, and Adam had a set of laws that he was to follow.
That's only if you're wanting to have a husband and create a family, or you want to have a wife and create a family. Yeah, there are laws and sets for the family unit, bro. But there are eunuchs too, as well, that don't have the spirit to have a family and or get married or any of that. There's some of us that have superseded that. Some of us that are meant for other purposes, bro.
That's cool. I'm just all we're talking about is the representation of what you saying you are. You didn't put the non-gender. You put male
because it wouldn't let me put non-gender. The only thing, bro, I tried it. I tried it. They only give you male, female, or other. And when you select other, your pronouns has to be they, them, and that retarded ass crap. Okay, look, it doesn't matter to me.
Did you do it? Did you do it so you can get people to listen to to what you were saying? Because in the beginning, when I first got wind of you, it was a post that said, nobody listens to my videos. Nobody watches my videos. So I liked it and I started watching your videos and I started saying, okay, this guy, he is bringing a lot. I used to see you on Dimitri Milliken's page and I would see y'all go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really got who you were. And the whole time I'm thinking you were a man. You never give off the assumption that you are a woman. And if when I say bro, you never corrected me. Why, you know what I'm saying? Or because you.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually a cis. And then you get this perception in your mind that I'm a certain type of way when I'm not.
No, bro, I give respect to my women, my sisters, and my brothers for the same type of respect.
Outside of the box of that, why can't people just accept me for who the hell I am?
I'm not saying I'm not accepting you, bro. All I said, I'm telling you, when you first started the conversation, we started this conversation, you said people got your name in their mouth and like they down talk. Nobody, on any of that trend that I seen, nobody down talked you. All they were saying was that why did he come off as represent himself as a male if he had this revelation by God to stop his what you said you were about to have a sex change.
Yeah.
Now
let me talk.
So let me finish. And by revealing that to us, it's like, okay, well, he was hit with God by not doing what he said he was going to do with the sex change. Then that means that he has a revelation that he's going to speak to the people, because if that was the truth, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't come off to us as a male, because your whole deal of battling was about gender, but you represented it as you were a male. That's the only thing that we talking about. Like, ain't nobody gonna cast you off. Like, we ain't our job to do that. The Father does that. You know what I'm saying? So all we was doing was like, well, why did he come at us? Why did she come at us like that to make us think one way? And then when it comes out, it's like you have other brews. It's like, well, y'all can't judge him. There's like nobody's judging. We asking questions, and it's like the questions that we ask to them or to you might sound like judging, but it's a serious, real question. Like, why did this happen like this? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
and the first thing that comes to our mind is deception.
But it's not deception. Now you act.
That's what comes out of your mouth. But the act, bro, the act shows, as God says, the act of people. The act shows deception. That's always if you went and corrected it, right?
I didn't do an act.
And put your name, what you are, that's correction. Nobody will have anything else to say.
But it doesn't matter about these titles. And if
to you, it don't matter, bro.
Can I talk? Can I please talk? Because
All
you've
right,
been
all right,
going
all
a
right,
long
all right,
time,
all
bro.
right,
And you
all
asked
right.
me
Go
several
ahead.
questions that you didn't even give me a chance to answer. And you're just ranting at me. And you're really not showing me love, bro. You're not
I'm
showing
not.
me love right now. Okay?
I'm
You're
not.
not letting me talk.
Okay, go ahead. I won't say nothing else. I'm gonna listen.
All right, because you asked me several questions, bro. You said, well, you should have corrected us. Why would I do that when I already know that you guys get in your preconditioned mindset? Because we all been conditioned. We all been taught that women's supposed to act a certain way, men's supposed to act a certain way, and if you don't act that way, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, we all been taught that. So the thing is with me, it doesn't matter, these titles, okay? When I bring forth the word by way of the Spirit, I do so as a willing vessel, not as a male, not as a female. It doesn't matter what freaking gender the willing vessel that the spirit is flowing through. You guys want to focus on that. And you ask me, did I say that I'm a man? Did I set up my Facebook as a man? Did I set up my channel as a man so that people will listen to my videos? No. I did not. And I came out with a post, an original post, when I started my channel explaining all of this, okay? And I'm posting it right now because Facebook removed it. Now, I'm going to read to you, while I have you on this phone, this post that I posted the day that I started my channel. Now, it says, I have put this off for so long because of my own fears and insecurities. I have struggled since the time I can remember with gender issues because I didn't fit the social stigmas placed upon me from such a young age, well into adulthood. It caused me to gravitate toward a male persona so that for once in my life I could be comfortable. I felt for once, I can be seen how I want to be seen. I felt finally people will base their opinion off of my personality, which is my online persona. I felt no longer would I be judged based upon my gender and or my physical appearance. I felt for once I could be free to be me. This is why it has taken so long for me to confess these things. Even after the Father told me over a year ago that time was up for hiding and that I must be forthcoming, I was afraid. Even with my elevation and my progress from where the Father met me where I was and stopped me dead in my tracks from pursuing hormone therapy and gender reassignment surgery. This was in 2017. In 2018/2019, I started feeling convicted about not being forthcoming about who I am behind the avatar. Honestly, I have battled with these feelings all of my life. I don't consider myself to be a liar and or a deceiver because even though I used a male persona, it is how I envision myself. It wasn't as if I only did this on here and have a whole nother life somewhere else. It's not like as if in my physical life it isn't the same. Those that physically know me can attest to who I am in the physical. My homeboys and past girlfriends/lovers and friends, they all can tell you that I never faked who I am. I just never been comfortable identifying as a female because of all the social stigmas that come with that. I have always hated the boxes people have tried to place me in all of my life. I felt like I was never seen for me until I stumbled upon a 3D virtual world. I went loco with that. I left a trail of broken hearts, and I don't announce that proudly. The Father has called me to be honest about what I'm dealing with. And as I stated, I have put it off for a really long time. He has been patient with me in my hindrance to do what he had been leading me to do as far as this. I have been obedient in many other things, but this thing here was one of my final battles. For my purpose for creating this account At this time that I created it, the Facebook account, at the time that I created it was strictly for my online 3D virtual world. I never knew that it would progress into what it is today. I never knew that the Father would awaken me and pack me full of His truth and knowledge. I never dreamed that I would be no longer a partaker of the table of Satan. I never dreamed that I would be abstinent and be in the process of overcoming all sexual activity. Yet here I am. It's past time, yet it's perfect time. Everything happens for a reason, and maybe my hesitation coming forward when I first heard that small, still voice tell me to do so was for a reason. I know that now. And hold on, there's more. He is raising me up. And now is the time that I release all these things that I have held in for so long. I know that I will get many brews on my posts that can't wait to condemn me. And that's okay, because greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. I know who I am, and I know who I belong to. I have started a YouTube channel to document my progress as I continue to elevate from the depths the Father raised me from. If you feel led to check it out, then do so. If not, that's okay too. And anyone that wants to delete and block me because of this, that's okay also. And for those that stick around, welcome to my life. And I put the video attached to that called Why Did I Gravitate Toward a 3D Virtual World? And why did I fall in love with that? I recommend that you check that out to understand my mindset a little bit better, brother. Like, I don't have any animosity toward any of you, okay, that even came at me this way. You know, the last video that I posted goes into some animosity that I'm facing right now, in the fact that I haven't had any commits, you know, to be able to make some income. So right now, I'm going through the furnace of affliction of not having any income, bro. So, and now this on top of it. And it's okay, because I know that I've been honest in this, bro. I started my Facebook freaking years ago in like 2009, okay? And I didn't wake up to the Most High, my power, into 2017. And when I started my YouTube channel, I put this post out, okay? And I tell my people in it. And I can't help that people ignored that post.
Can I give my insight on what you read?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what it sounds like to me that what you saying is that God didn't create you correctly.
Nope, that's not what I'm saying.
Well, you said you don't feel comfortable as being a woman. If you're a woman,
Say that, bro. I didn't say that. I said I don't feel comfortable identifying as a
woman
because of all the social stigmas that come along.
I understand that, bro. I'm not no argument enough. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying, and my understanding is that you're saying that you're not comfortable in the skin that God put you in.
Whoa,
so
you're changing my words, bro.
Okay. Am I changing your words?
Comfortable identifying as a female because of the social stigmas. It has nothing to do with the body that the Father put me in. It has everything to do with the social stigmas that come.
So do other women have that same I can't think of the word. The same thing that like how you feel to like. To feel the way you feeling, like all the other women that have that same issue.
What do you mean, bro?
Like women that go through the same emotional thoughts that you have.
I am my own person. I am a unique individual.
Bro, I understand all of that. But women are separated
in a category of all women, bro. Just like I would never put you in the category of all men. I would never put anybody in a category. Like, you people keep trying to put me in a category.
I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I'm trying to understand where you can. And then when I give you my understanding of it, you say that It's not what that is. Like what you saying exactly.
That God made a mistake, and I never said that. It is the social conditioning of society that I have a problem with. Not my.
Do you live your life as a woman?
What?
Do you live your life as a woman?
I live my life as a willing vessel for the power of the Most High and the Spirit of truth. And if that don't answer the question for you, bro, then I'm sorry. I don't live my life based upon the precepts of men and or social conditioning of this society.
All right. So we got a great deal of that. I didn't even mean to get that much, but I just flow by way of the Spirit, and that's where we're going to stop. All right. So this is the mindset of many of the Hebrews. All right. So it's like they're not comprehending that is the social conditioning. All right. It is the stigmas, the labels, the freaking boxes that people want to try to put me in. I don't fit those boxes. All right. I don't fit those boxes. So this is the problem that the Hebrew community has against me. But however, their problem is not against me. Ultimately, their problem is against the one who is instructing me. Okay? So, let's go ahead and continue in the audio, because we're not done dealing with this. We're done watching the videos, but we're not done dealing with this subject. Okay? So let me go ahead and continue.
Like, bruh, they are the fake ones. They're the superficial ones. But had the audacity to all band together to attack me. Instead of getting prayer for my situation of my income drying up, they all band together to turn their back on me. Call me an abomination. Say I deserve what I'm getting. They didn't even acknowledge that I was going through the no shifts available. Alright? There was one elder, I guess the father put it upon his heart, bro. Had to have. Because when elder reached out to me and gave me that $100, I was about in my breaking point. I was losing my mind. I knew what the Father had told me. I knew what the Father had spoke to my spirit. But my whole world was crumbling. And it seemed like everybody hated me all of a sudden. And I did not understand what was happening. I was in a good mood that day. Even though the shifts had dried up, I had just taken Tiggy out for a walk. And I was trusting in the Most High to sustain me. Trusting in the messages that He had given me. And being obedient to deliver the messages. Fearlessly. Boldly. Being me. Authentically me. As instructed to be me. And I come home and see that my whole Facebook is lit up in the chat. And I'm being dragged through the mud in this public chat in Messenger. Like I was put into this group chat. And all of these people that I thought were my friends, my brothers and sisters, were all talking amongst themselves about me. Calling me evil. Calling me an abomination, all attacking me. I had 2 phone calls that day. One from a brother, one from a sister. They both attacking me. It was absolutely insane. And it's like ever since then, I have hardly had any love shown to me. Except different times when the Father would use somebody to bless me, just to help me get through. But all the rest of the time I am alone, and I have no mortal that I can call upon. I got nobody in my life right now that I can actually call friend. There is acquaintances and there's different people that the Father puts in my life. But because of how my life has been all my life, I can't confidently call anybody, a true confidant, that I know, well, except for one, and that's Jennifer. Okay, we've known each other for going on 15 years. Okay, so that's one person. So I take that back. There's one person, one. But the thing with this person is not always available. As a matter of fact, for the most part, is not available. Okay? So though I know that there's somebody out in the world, somebody out there that truly do have my best interest at heart and truly do love me, they're not in a position to change anything in my life or to even be there for me on a regular basis for me to lean upon them. No, I am forced to lean upon the Spirit. Okay? Literally. Forced to lean upon Spirit. And I have grown to love that. Alright, at first I fought against it, kicking and screaming because I did not understand he was wanting me to lean upon the Spirit. All I knew was it seemed like he wanted me to walk upon water. And I'm like, Father, this is impossible. How am I supposed to do this? I live in a financial ass world. I have to have finances in order to live. Okay? So it didn't make sense to me. It wasn't computing, but I knew within my spirit and I had his peace. Okay, he has set my heart at ease. He has set my heart still. When he told me not to go out there and fill out job applications looking for a job. I had work that I had previously asked him, how am I supposed to have time to get to all of this? You're giving me so much. But I'm having to put it aside to earn income. Deep down inside, I didn't really want to put down the work that he had given unto me in order to earn income so that I could sustain my life. I didn't actually say that to the Father at first, but that was how I felt about it. That was where my heart was swaying. Like, I don't really want to have to do this. And the work was piling up, So anyway, he took care of that. All right, but I had to have faith. And it's real faith, people, not blind deception. Because I have the receipts to back up what I speak. All right? It ain't just what I done psyched myself out to believe because I heard it from some other mortal man. It's some kind of dogmatic religion, a dogmatic belief system that's been passed down for generations.
Alright, so that's where we're going to stop it on the audio, okay? And then we'll pick it back up. I might come back because it's not too late. It's about to be 2 p.m. and I might or I might not. Let's see the time. It just depends, people. I want to kind of leave it open. So if I come back, I come back. But if I don't, I don't. But let me go ahead and get these points out that's upon my spirit. Okay? Now, real faith is trust in the Most High. Okay? Now, with my income drying up and the whole Hebrew community pretty much turning their back on me, the only one that I could lean upon was the Father. Okay? I was not to trust in this financial system to go back off in that. Not when it was upon my spirit to trust the Father and to just do the work that I had been given. Okay, it would have been different, as I said, if I had not been obedient to the Father and just logged out of the programs and just, wasted time playing video games, all right, or just watching YouTube videos. Okay, that ain't what I did. I was obedient. I got to work on what he had given me. Okay, it is impossible to please our Maker without faith. Okay? So, I am to be a living witness. Okay? I gotta live what I speak. All right? And in order for me to glorify my Maker, I gotta be obedient. Okay? This is the only way that I can please my Maker is by being obedient. Okay? It would not have been being obedient to leave what he was guiding me, leading and guiding me to do, to follow the status quo and the wisdom of this world, to go fill out job applications and earn money from some corporation or whatever so that I can sustain my own damn life. Okay? No, I had to trust the Most High. Okay? So this is a perfect illustration, because in this freaking world, this right here is sustaining your own damn life, earning your money. That's been what's been established. Okay? This has been established. All right? But to go off the cliff here, all right, and literally trust the Father that he's going to make a way, all right, trusting that I won't, fall, trusting that he's going to keep this, going for me, all right, and even when there's nets down here, like say the pencil is gone because for some reason there's like my internet got cut. All right, so this is what I experienced. Okay, so I had notices to vacate on my door. So it appeared as if it appeared. Okay, so let me just say the pencil is here. All right, it's not all the way connected. Okay. So as I'm walking, I'm seeing that, hey, the pencil is here, and right now he's making a way, but there ain't no way over here. So I'm constantly looking behind the pencil, all right? Like, but what about this? And then there came a point in time when the internet was cut off. All right, I did not have the funds to pay the internet. All right, so it would appear that I fell, but bro, I'm not dead. Okay? I didn't die because the internet got cut off. All right, just in my mortal mind, I'm like, but Father, you said you right on time. Like, why would you allow this? All right? Then I'm brought back to here. All right? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that you may be increased at your last end. In my human mind, I'm like, but Father, if the internet is cut off, isn't that my last end? He's like, no, you're still alive, aren't you? You still have a roof over your head, don't you? You're able to eat, aren't you? Are you really needing anything right now? Take a rest. Take this time to clean your PC. Go through your passport and make room, because you're not going to be down for too long. Just understand, whatever is brought upon you, take cheerfully, and be patient when you are changed to a low estate. So I was given the understanding that losing my internet was being changed to a low estate. And it was also giving time for those who had abundance to be righteous. All right? Allowing them their free agency to either be righteous or continue in their evil way. Okay? Also giving them time to gloat and say all the things that they were going to say amongst one another, even the things that I never heard. Okay? But the Father heard it. All right? The Father seen their hearts as I was changed to a low estate. He also seen my heart. All right? And I got videos on my channel. I got content on my channel about the time that I was without internet. As a matter of fact, I have a whole podcast that is nothing but what I did during my time without internet. That's the name of it. All right, 1 second. Let me go here. This will be the easiest way I can find it.
Welcome to my life.
So annoying, bro. Gosh. Alright. During my time without internet. Alright, there's 5 episodes. And there's other independent videos as well. That's not in a playlist or whatever. But my life is on this channel. Okay? This channel is about my life. As I walk with the Father in the Spirit and in truth, okay, and as I continue to be obedient, all right. So, but as you can see, there is videos specifically tailored to my time without internet, during my time without internet, all right. Let's read the description. I was instructed to continue documenting the downloads I received, regardless of the net being disconnected. I was obedient in that, even though I had no idea how I'd be able to release these messages. They're not going to be released in exact order of the record date. It will be by the direction and leading of the Holy Spirit. However, the dates will always be included. All right? So you have to unlearn to relearn by way of the Holy Spirit. I suggest you take heed. They don't want the truth. Dual prophecy, choose to love or accept your fate. Okay, so you can go listen to these podcasts, people. All right, during my time without internet. Okay, bruh, I understood when he explained these things to me that all of this has to be allowed. I have to go through the fire. All right. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Okay? Because only the real ones of the Father, only those who are literally dependent upon Him. Okay? Not dependent upon money, not dependent upon the people, not able to be persuaded by the people, not able to be persuaded by the adversity and the affliction, the fire, and all of this. Okay, this is how we are proved. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Trust in Him, and He will help you order your way all right. And trust in Him. Okay? Know that the Father has us. For He that begun a good work in us will see it through until the end. Okay? It causes the real ones to lean upon the Spirit. And that's what the Father wants. He wants us to grow closer to Him. All right? Draw nigher to Him. Okay? When it seems that the whole world is against you, draw nigher to Him and let Him build you up. Let Him deliver you. Okay? So this is what I did. I leaned upon the Spirit. Okay? I am not here to be controlled by the wisdom of this world, by superficiality, by money, materialistic things. Okay? I am a true servant of the living power. Therefore, I have withstood all the adversity. All right? And I've been instructed to walk on this water. Okay? I've been an outcast my whole life. It prepared me for this. It helps me to love the Father. Okay? Because now I understand why I was an outcast. All right? I naturally wasn't of the world. I naturally was set apart. And the world let me know that I was set apart. The world was before I even knew. Okay? So I love the Father for the clarity and the understanding that he's given to me. All right? Therefore, I am a faithful and obedient servant. Okay? Therefore, it doesn't matter the wisdom of this world. I trust the Most High in the face of fear. Even when it looks like my life is in shambles. Okay? And that's typically what it looks like. When you're truly walking with the Most High. When you're truly walking with the Most High. You go through much adversity. Much turmoil. Okay? This is prophecy. It's all a part of the prophecy. I will bring the remaining third out of the fire. Okay, eventually, because it's not the Father that is causing the fire. No, the world and evil people causes the fire. All right, but the Father brings us through it, not into it, but through it. Okay. See, they mistranslated our records, bruh. And they make the Father seem out to be evil. Or blend, okay, of good and evil. Okay, alright? Why in the hell would the Father bring us into fire? No, the Father brings us through the fire. Okay? He brings us through the fire. Because the fire is the adversity. Alright? The Father don't sin against us adversity. The adversary sins against us adversity. And it's the Father that gives us the strength to go through it. Okay? Lukewarm people never get hot enough to ever be refined. Okay? Like the people that are persuaded by money and or people's opinion of them, okay, if they're persuaded by others' opinions and or money, then they cannot be utilized by the Great Spirit, okay, because they will be afraid to bring his word by the way of the Spirit. All right, they will be second guessing it and all of these things. All right, what if, they'd be doing the what if things, okay? But no, I speak his word boldly, okay? Regardless if people want to support this truth or not, stand with me or not, okay? So he brings us through the fire, all right? Therefore, he is refining us like silver is refined. Okay, because as we're going through this fire of adversity, he's equipping us. Okay, he's giving us what we need. Okay? 1 second. All right? So our faith be like a shield. Okay? So as we're going through this fire, he's equipping us. All right, he armored us. All right, and he allowed the world to test us like gold is tested. All right, and we call upon his name, and he will answer us. He is gonna declare, "These are my people," and we are gonna say, "The Most High is our power." Okay? The whole world is going to know. All right? Because time's up, people. Time is up. All right? Whether you know it or not, time is up. Okay? So, went through that. All right? It's impossible to please the Almighty without faith. Okay? This is how we can be faithful and obedient servants. Therefore, he is going to protect his faithful ones. Okay? I look for him to say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Okay? That's why I don't put no titles upon myself. I don't set myself up above my brothers and sisters. Okay? Yes, I am a child of light. All right? I am one of the remnant. I'm of the remnant. I'm of the children of light that the Father has risen in these days. Okay? And yes, the nations are to cleave unto the children of light. That don't mean we're setting ourselves up in authority over anybody. All right? It is the Father that has given us the authority by way of the Spirit, because we hold the oracles of the living power. Okay? So the word that we hold, all right, the testimony that we carry, it supersedes the ideology and the wisdom of this world. Okay? So the nations have to cleave to that. And we, the children of light, are the ones that have that. Okay? And that is why they have to cleave to us. All right? Ain't nothing superficial about that. All right? He is going to protect his faithful ones. And because he is going to protect us and deliver us, all those who are cleaving to us up under the umbrella of his protection is going to be delivered with us. This is why you must cleave to us. Okay? And it's not like the scripture don't tell you to cleave to us. Isaiah 14:1. Getting ready to wrap this up. It's over 2 hours. For the Most High is about to have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set us in our own land. We're gonna be lords of our own land. We are no longer gonna be ruled and dominated over, dictated to by our oppressors. Our oppressors are about to be cut off. Isaiah 14:1 through 17. Okay? The end of oppression is coming. Okay? It's coming because of our awakening. Alright? So, all you nations that feel like you're being oppressed by your government, you are. Understand, we're the ones who you need to cleave to. Okay? We're the ones you will want to begin to start supporting. Okay? We're the ones you want to start helping. Because we're the ones that the Great Spirit is using. Alright? For the Most High will have mercy on Jacob. It's time for our deliverance. He is yet going to choose Israel. And he is going to set us in our own land. He is going to give back dominion of our land to us. Okay? And the strangers, all the nations that choose to cleave unto us out of your free agency by being righteous, okay, all of you will be joined with us You will cleave to the house of Jacob. Okay? And we will take you and allow you here, okay? And wherever the lands are that we're going to be in, okay? Because I don't know exactly. I know it's going to be in the Americas, but bruh, it's North, Central, and South America, okay? And and there's also lands that's going to be risen up out of the sea. There's lands that's going to be sunken, okay? So understand, we're going to be free, all right? And all of you nations who cleave to us, you're going to be with us, okay? And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids. All right. Now I know what it looks like on surface level, superficially. All right. We're not evil. We're righteous. So therefore, it's going to be done in righteousness. All right. It's not going to be no oppression. Okay. You're going to get to partake of many blessings. You're going to be blessed. You're not going to be oppressed. Okay? And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. All right? Now, when it says that we will rule over our oppressors, well, that's just take what we're living today and flip it. Okay? Only it's going to be in righteousness. All right? Because those who are ruling right now are evil. All right? But they are foreigners on this land. Okay? They are a foreign occupation on this land. All right? And the indigenous people are prisoners of war. And we have been made to serve in their unrighteous, unjust system. We have been made to be slaves in their unrighteous, unjust system. Okay? But when this paradigm shift happens, we are going to be lords of our own land. Therefore, the foreigners are no longer going to be dictating to us. Okay? This is going to be a land of righteousness. All right? And it's only the righteous that are going to be able to dwell in these lands. Okay? Now, you're not going to be ruling over us any longer, Europeans. All right? If you want to be blessed, then you will cleave to us. And you will trust the Great Spirit that we are righteous. You are to judge us by our fruit. That's how you're supposed to judge us. Not superficially. Okay? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Most High shall give us rest from our sorrow. I have had a life of sorrow. Okay? The Most High is going to give me rest from sorrow and from our fear. Okay? And from the hard bondage wherein we have been made to serve. Okay? This is what we're doing. We're taking up this proverb against the king of Babylon. And we're telling you ahead of time, before it happens physically, we're telling you right now. I'm physically telling you this, but you're going to physically see it. When we're telling you how the oppressor is going to cease. Okay? Your American dream is over. All right? It's a wrap. You either cleave to the children of light, accept this truth, humble yourself like a child, accept the reproof via the Spirit of truth, and choose to be righteous, or perish with the wicked. Okay? It's as simple as that, people. Because we're at the end of this oppressive ass system. Alright? Your time is up. Okay? It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. And your gaslighting no longer has any effect on the real ones of the Great Spirit. Okay? So, on that note, people, I will say shalom. And until I come back, okay? I don't think I'm coming back today because now it's going on 3 o'clock and I'm hungry. So, I'll just go ahead and let you guys know that. Alright? I'll be back tomorrow if I can. Alright? Shalom.